Now, I did say in the last video, I love diesel heaters. Vevor reached out and asked me, was I interested in doing a review on their 2 kilowatt Bluetooth diesel heater. I said, okay, send it on. So here we go. Now I am going to fire this up. I'm just going to lash it out of the box here first. All right, this is what we have in the box. We have some instructions. Okay, Tough Tools made for half the price. No, just Tough Tools, half price. Okay, right, and this is smaller. Let's see if we can get it out of the box. Oh, this one's branded anyway. Oh, nice little infrared remote. Oh, it's a dinky little unit. This is a small unit. And there. Okay, I presume that's the flue stuff. So there's the remote. It's got on, off, plus and minus. It's got what looks like a volume control on the electronics here. So it looks like a 2-litre tank, something along that line. Some stuff written on the side, 12 to 24 volts. So either or, I suppose, or anything in between. Rated current 3 amps, 75 decibels, exhaust temperature 410 degrees C, over temperature protection 240 degrees C. Now I don't have any diesel, so we'll just run it on kerosene. I think that might be a carbon monoxide detector. Okay, let's see what we've got. Exhaust, smaller flue kit. That's the exhaust, and it's got what looks like fiberglass sleeving. 12 volts, 15 amps it says. Okay, so a little power supply. That looks to me to be, you know, it's filtered, so it's the air intake, I would say. Bag of bolts and clips. Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. 220 to 240 volts. Okay, so that's like a European end on this. That won't work for me. Here we've different plug tops. But this end, I'll just chop that off anyway and put a different plug on it. Okay, it's cold in the shed. It's really windy here. So we 50, 60 mile an hour winds here. It's calming down a bit. Now it's down to 40. But anyway, okay, so my first impressions of this unit is it's very well made. It actually looks very nice. Cool looking unit. And made to be compact, which is really good. So just to show you a size comparison, I had this one a couple of years. This one, a lot smaller. And considerably lighter as well. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so this is a carbon monoxide detector. They give you an extension lead that, you know, you can take it from the unit and put it in a tent or something. I won't be camping with it, but I might put it in a car. You get these little feet. I might as well throw them on now. So I wouldn't have been able to turn it upside down if I put kerosene or diesel in it yet. So it's much handier at this stage. So this side is cold intake. So that's the air feed in as well on these two. This side is the hot out, so this is the hot as well. Okay, so a little Jubilee clip. So they put 2 little slots here, and so you can get a screwdriver in. The exhaust done. So it's got some mesh in it, I'm sure that's for insects. It also gets a Jubilee clip. So this is really well made, and also the instructions are very good as well. They're actually in English, proper English, with diagrams and everything, and the print is not tiny. You know, I wear reading glasses, but I can see this stuff. You know, as I say, it's in English and well written. Okay, now it is a Bluetooth unit, we'll get to that. So same again, we'll just go through the little slot on the side. So one thing to note is these exhausts get terribly hot. They will scorch a wooden table. If it was in a tent, it would do damage, definitely. So I'm just going to extend these legs so I can put it on the bench and show you it working. So I have two pieces of timber, and we're just going to screw onto them. So it only takes a few minutes to put this thing together. I'm just going to use the battery drill to speed it up even more. So there we go, look, we've got extension pieces. We're not going to burn the table, and we can go on to my bit of copper. Now I'm using 1-inch copper because the 1-inch copper goes on the outside of it, so it's bigger. This is 1-inch copper. It's a lovely fit on this stuff, but it makes a bit of noise going through my shed. Right, so that's it. Now we need something to keep it up off the table. And I did have something in the last video, and I don't know where it is. Okay. Now the voltage here in Ireland is 230, 240, that sort of thing. So because I'm right beside my sockets, we're going to plug this in. So this is the wrong type of plug top for me, but here's an adapter. Normally I don't bother with the adapters, I just chop it off and put a plug type that suits us here. Anyway, look, we'll plug into that. Okay, we're in. Stretch the wire a little bit. We plug it into the back. That's it. So I'm going to power it on. Okay, we have a display. Now it comes with an extension socket. So I presume something like that. And then it plugs in there, and you can, put it where you want in your tent or your car or wherever. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 litre of fuel in this. And this is a 1 litre bottle of kerosene. So in it goes. Lid on. So everything about this unit is small. That's the pipe off this unit. This is the pipe off the other one. So you can tell the remote's working. It's got a little LED on it that we can see. So depending on the angle you're looking at that LCD screen, it's very polarized. I'm looking at it now, can hardly see it. I come down here and I can see it now. So just saying, it's very polarized. So you got to get your angle right. That's on this one anyway. Now, as far as I know, these are infrared remotes. They don't require pairing, so it works straight out of the box, which is great. So I genuinely think these are an excellent little diesel heater. A really good quality, they look really great. The Bluetooth is a bit flaky for me. Maybe with a different phone it could be perfect, but on my phone, not so much. But it works perfectly off the remote control. So, if you do get the Bluetooth working, it does give you some information, temperature and so on. I don't really need that. When I have it set up, I just want to walk away. But for timers and stuff like that, Bluetooth, yeah, very handy. Yeah, I think they're a great little unit. If it was my money, would I buy one? I would. I'd actually buy this one. Or I'd buy its bigger brother. I don't have really need for a 2 kilowatt one, but in a car or some small space where you'd get overpowered with the bigger ones, and you certainly could, these definitely an option. So I was actually surprised with this little unit. I thought it was great. I thought it was very well built. I love the handles on it. It's nice and robust, and it just works with the remote control, no pairing or any of that. The Bluetooth, however, is a bit flaky. It does work, and I had difficulty getting it to work. So your mileage might vary on that. It could be totally different with iOS. It could be totally different with a different phone. I don't know. Just not working on my one properly. It is working, but not perfectly. So this fiberglass insulator or sock definitely cuts down on the heat, stops you getting burnt, but it's still very, very hot under that. This doesn't produce as much heat now as the 8 kilowatt version, either to the room or in the exhausts. So, I have 7 feet of pipe there. On the other units, 5 kilowatt unit, if you put your hand on the end, you're going to lose skin. So you've got to be really careful with them. But they're really good. They're very, very useful. When the alternative is either light a fire, propane, and propane is a problem with, humidity, a lot of vapor off it, and even the fumes. Whereas these, if they're outside of your compartment, it's getting air from outside, it's blowing the air in, whatever. You can have fresh air coming in if you want, or you can recirculate your air. Depends on what you want from them. I find them great. I find them really, really good. So on the top of the unit, there's an actual QR code, and you can get your app from there. I got it from the booklet. Maybe that's got a different address, I'm not sure. So look, I'm going to leave it there for now. If you liked the video, please thumbs up, subscribe down here somewhere, wherever that is, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck, bye for now. More videos to come. Good luck, bye.